Hi, today I want to talk about the Immersion Composition Society, otherwise known as ICS. I think it's a really powerful songwriting method and I really want to share it with you. It's created by Nicholas Dobson and Carl Coriat, and they found each other, they're both songwriters, and they found each other while they were in a rut. They one day made an appointment to play a game, a so-called 20-song game. And as the title implies, they had to make 20 songs. And it's not a game if there's no rules. So the rules were these 20 songs need to be created in 12 hours. No material can be made beforehand. You can make song names beforehand. Sampling is fine, because if you're working with samples, then if that's your normal workflow, we're not going to prohibit that. But no musical content can be made outside of these 12 hours. For now, I'll just give you a quick rundown about what happens during these sessions. I gotta sneeze. Ah, God. Right, quick rundown about what happens during a 20-song game. So, first time they did this, they woke up early at about 6 a.m. and they made some coffee, each in their separate homes, of course. So they called each other up and said, okay, we're going to start, right? Yeah, we're going to start. So they started at 6 a.m. So they woke up before 6 a.m. And they went utterly berserk. They started calling each other up every hour or maybe 2 hours to check the competition, see how much the other one had made so far. And that gave them some healthy competition. They wanted to shock the other one by making something new and something crazy. They both ended up with almost 20 songs. And out of those 20 songs, some of them were garbage or just hilariously bad. But some of the songs were the best music they had ever made. And I think that's a pretty valuable thing. What they had done in one day, a lot of artists cannot even do in a month. And they had learned new techniques in recording or composition. They had learned about instruments that fit together in a unique way in just one day. So at the end of the day, maybe the goal wasn't to make 20 songs, but it was to make a lot of material. But keeping that 20 songs in mind really drives you towards making all that material and experimenting with new ideas. You've got 12 hours to make something new, to learn something. So you better make it count. The 20-song game gives you no time to think about the quality of your work. You just gotta make more material. After you make one song or you make maybe 2 songs, you're probably gonna be out of some inspiration, but you got no time to stop. You need to keep pushing. 2 songs, you've probably been busy for at least an hour. So you've already done 1 hour. Got 11 left. You need to make 18 more songs. So you got to push through, and you cannot think about the quality of what you're doing. If you have an idea and you put it down, don't delete it, because that's a waste of time. You can't stop and think about if something's good or if something's bad. Think about that later, the next day maybe. After these 1 or 2 songs and you're not inspired anymore, you have to do some odd stuff. You have to maybe record your bass guitar through a door using a piezo pickup. Figure it out. Make some weird sounds. Maybe make mouth music, as they write in the book. Try to make the most annoying sounds that you can create. See what you learn from that. And after 20 songs, there's definitely going to be some gems. I did the 20-song game about 8 times. And the first few times, I actually got to the 20 with time to spare. The longer I started doing these sessions, the more often I started doing them, the less effective they became. the quality of my work started to improve, but I started to become much more self-conscious, and the last session only came up with 10 songs. They were good quality songs, but it was just 10 songs, one of which was actually a sample pack. And I think that it has a lot to do with me not doing this thing with friends. In the book, they are talking about a lodge and how you can do this thing on your own, but using a lodge makes it much more effective. So right now I'm trying to find people that are willing to do this. So in the next video, I will talk about the merits of using the 20 song game, my experiences with it, why I do it, and how you can start doing it. Because I've seen a lot of people that are afraid of the 20 song game. I couldn't do that, they say. And I think that's bold. So that's gonna be in the next video. I'll give some tips about how you can do this. So how to get started, but also how to stay inspired during one of these sessions. And maybe we can create an online lodge, or if someone actually in my real neighborhood sees this, maybe we can start a lodge. Hit me up and we'll make some music together. I'm John Sawi, and I'll see you next time.